Hello and welcome back to Diamond Shine with Shanta. Today I'm going to be doing a whipping chat. I'm working on Everything's Better with Chocolate Chips on It by Randall Spangler. This is, I hope y'all can see that, what I'm working on. It's super long, but it's full of food, so y'all know I love it. I'm doing this canvas for an event that's called Draw with Spangler, and it's in the Facebook group Draglins and Books, and it's March 1st through March 31st. You didn't have to have a new start. You could have had at least 50% of your canvas done, but I did start fresh. This is the year of rounds, so I'm trying to work on my round canvases. I'm also doing a few other events this month, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, I just kind of want to show you what I'm working with. I'm using this pen today is from Say Plus de la Tours. I'm using Joy's Putty in my multi-placer and my single placer because I'm working with ABs. The scent I'm using is, can we see that? Pineapple Upside Down Cake. I am, of course, drinking out of my Stanley today. Today we are using, it's so big, this bottom with this Stanley. I have water in it. And I have another old school Stanley. Lord, I can't talk. Old school Stanley that I have mango unsweet tea in it. That's right, unsweet tea. I have so much to catch up with you guys on. I am currently, I started a low carb diet. I'm trying to lose some weight. I think I've lost about maybe 10 pounds so far, if my scale is accurate. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so let's talk about this, what's going on, what events I'm working on, what I'm doing. So I'm also participating in the Jaded Jamboree 2025. That runs from March 1st to May 31st. I'm doing the canvas in the library by Cherry Yuki, and I'm also working on my Tiana cross stitch conversion. Diamond Paint with Jack and Eileen are doing March Mayhem. I'm working on Waiting for Love. And then I'm also using that same canvas for an event that I didn't write down. I can't think of the name of it. What is the name of that event? Let me look it up. I have my iPad here. It's something mystical something. Is that it? Whoop-hoo. I can't figure out the group now. Let me see. Let me go and look up groups. I'm in too many groups, y'all. Okay, I found it. I'm sorry. So it's the Magical Dreams event. It's hosted by Vivian from Diamonds Around You and Deborah. It's a Facebook group called Magical Dreams event, and your canvas just has to be like mystical or fantasy or something like that. So I'm using Waiting for Love. So I'm using that one canvas for 2 events, which I think is cool. And the way Jack is doing her event is really interesting because they give you prompts each week of what you're supposed to work on. Like this week we're working on, well, first you had to section your canvas off in like squares, numbered squares. So this week we're working on the, excuse me, even number squares but odd number, it ends in an odd number DMC. So I think that's really interesting and cool. So I've been doing that. And then, this year I said it's going to be the year rounds, where I'm mostly working on rounds. So so far, I've completed 2 rounds this year. I completed Jesus Blessing and Summer Love last month. So this month, I would like to get a canvas done. I don't think everything with chocolate chips is so big. I can get that done in a month unless I'm just working on it strictly by itself. And see, I have a vacation coming up, but it don't start until March 30th, so that really wouldn't be in March. So, but then I've already decided on the events that I'm going to join next month too. They're having a Dakota event, and I think it's just called a Dakota-thon. I'm going to participate in that, and I'll be doing a round canvas for that one. And then I still want to participate in Vivian's event that's called the Enchanted Hannah Lynn 2025. It's a year-long event, so I can do my canvas whenever I want to. I have the canvas picked out. I just need to kit it up. I kitted up this kit and another kit at the beginning of March, so just going to keep on trying to just kit up kits so that when I'm ready to work on stuff, it's like almost like ready to go. I don't know, sometimes like when Joy's putty is super fresh, them drills still be sticking on it. And I just put fresh putty in here because I had another scent, but the putty was getting like, it was old, so then it wasn't sticking at all. But this putty is super sticky. So I'm trying to get this done. Then I want to do another video where I want to show you guys what I've got done so far this month. Show what I did in February. I'm also participating in the 100 partial event that's for a year. And I didn't do any partials last month and haven't done any yet this month. But my plan is to just do some stickers, and that'll catch me up for this month and the month that I missed. I think this month's theme might be shoes. I do have 2 shoes. I need to get those done. I didn't even do my Black History Month partial. I don't know. I've been slacking. Not diamond paint slacking, because I've been diamond painting, and you'll get to see that with the progress that I've made on my Jaded Gym Shop canvas and my cross stitch conversion. I just be so tired. Like now, see how I'm yarning? Like last night, I worked until I got up at 1 in the morning, and I got home at 2. Then you can't go right to sleep. So I probably ended up going to bed about 3:30. I got up, I think, like at 11. Just tired. And then I don't feel like pulling out, getting the camera stuff set up and all that. So I just have been being just lazy. But I'm going to get back on it. I think one thing I'm going to do is when I'm on vacation, just record up a bunch of videos and have them ready to go. And guys, let's just talk about my purchases. I'm not doing good with my purchases. I was only supposed to be purchasing 2 a month, and I'm doing horrible. I mean horrible. I didn't purchase anything in January. Then in February, I just went off the rails about 4 canvases for Black History. And then I bought, I can't remember how many canvases from Jaded Gym Shop. Because she had that ramen picture by Crystal Bug that I've been wanting. I didn't want to pass that up. And then I went ahead and got the other ones I wanted. Because if I make an order from Jade, I like to get what I want because the shipping is high. So I'd rather just get all at one time. Then, they came out with the book picture. And I voted on one. It looked kind of like that. It wasn't the exact one, but it looked a lot like it. And then I got the Michaelina. I thought she was so pretty. Then yesterday I got this one in. I'm doing horrible, y'all. Um, Sleepy Fairy. Can y'all see her? Hope y'all can see her. Okay, it's kind of dark in here, but I got the windows open. Well, one window open. And Sleepy Fairy gave me a gold card. So now I have three gold cards and two silver. Still not enough to get nothing. I have 100 bronzes, literally. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm yarning again. It's because I'm sleepy. I also bought the Year of the Snake, too. I forgot about that. Because I realized I'm born in the Year of the Snake, so I think that's cool. So I'm doing the Christina Yin canvas for that. And I like Christina Yin, so. But once this putty gets like dirty and old, it's perfect. This tip is getting on my nerves. It needs like some washi around it. I don't have any washi clothes, so I have to get up, y'all. I don't know. Because I'm a mess. It's not looking good. Oh, I do have some. Yay. And it's a pretty one. It's lemon. But I'm just going to get a little piece off to put on this tip so it quit popping in and out because it's getting on my nerves. Well, today I had a tuna melt on a keto pita. It was pretty good. I'm used to my tuna fish salad being sweet, from the pickle relish. And this wasn't sweet. So it was okay. I made enough for 2 milks, so I'm definitely going to make the other milk. I just don't know if tuna is going to be my thing. And usually you could buy like a sugar-free sweet relish, but I haven't seen it. I'm going to look again. I got to put a grocery order in for tomorrow anyway. Avery is out of pizza, so she wants her pizza. This is not, these nails make everything more difficult. To me. Okay. Okay, I got it in there. And then I like to use my tweezers and rip the excess tape off that sticks out the top of the pen. They're like blunt tip tweezers. Can y'all see them? Oops, sorry. I'm like horrible. But these kind of blunt tip tweezers, they're my favorite. And I just rip off the extra washi that's sticking out. Okay, just keep going. It's taking me a long time to do this little bitty section. I don't know, rounds take me a long time. I think it's because I want them to be so neat. If I could just slap them on there, I could be fast, but I used a ruler up here because I want it to be like super straight. And I'm even going to use a ruler over here because I like my edges to be super neat, so it takes a ruler to get them that neat. I like to run a ruler down the edges and the sides, so I'm going to do that. But I've been trying to just fill it in myself now, but I was using a ruler on that too earlier, but for speed, because this is taking a long time. It shouldn't take this long, so I've got to try to do something different. I'm off today and tomorrow, and I'm glad, but it's going to be a hard next 5 days because My boss is on vacation and she's got me in charge. I'm open every day. And I'm more of a night owl than an early morning person. So that's not going to be like the funnest. And it's a lot going on. We just had inventory today. So I got to get the store back together. Because this is her last day working. She won't be, even though I'm off tomorrow, she won't be there tomorrow to be the other manager and a manager on duty. So yeah, when it's coming to purchases, I'm doing horrible. Even the last week, I didn't buy anything, but I wanted. Whew, I'm so sorry. This yarn is horrible. I'm so sorry, guys. I wanted that picture with the girl with the books. I think it was called. She was doing something on the phone, but I wanted that picture because I have one of them already. But I didn't buy it with the ghost cats. My friends be making fun of those ghost cats, but I didn't get it. And I also like the one with the puppy with the fish. I didn't get it though. Then I almost bought it when it came up in the buy two get one free. I had them, but I didn't get it. It's so tempting, but I didn't get it. I don't need it. So I didn't buy it. I also want to start doing more coloring. I have a lot of nice Disney Hatchet Heroes color by number books that I really like, and I want to start working on those again. But like I said, I got a vacation the beginning of April, so hopefully, even if I don't finish this, I can use that week to get this done. Because if I can get this done and the other canvas done, that'll be like, and get another canvas done in April, then that'll be like having 4 canvases done. I mean, that's not right. That's not what I'm trying to say. If I can get this canvas done and the skeleton and another one, it'll be like having 5 canvases done in 4 months. Is what I'm trying to say. Now, the canvas size pick for the colothon is kind of big, but I'm still going to try to get it done within the month, along with maybe working on that little Hannah Lynn. What I've been doing is like at the end of the month when I finish whatever canvas I'm working on my square painting. But this month, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this done, so I'm going to have to just maybe like a few days before the end of the month, just start working on my J Gym shop. And I don't know if also if the tiredness is coming from this low carb diet. I'm not sure. But I was tired. I think I'm tired today because I did get a lot of sleep and I got up. I should have tried to sleep longer, but it's hard for me to sleep in the daytime. I know that sounds weird. I can sleep usually like about 11. And after that, my body is like, nope, time to get up. Now sometimes I do sit at this chair and I'll fall asleep, take a little nippy nap. And I'm fine with that. But and there's so much stuff has been going on at work. People have found a new way to steal. So what they do is they get their buggies, load them up, and usually it's 2 people at a time. Then they take the whole buggy and just push it out the emergency exit. I mean, we don't lock emergency exits because they're emergency exits. You know, if it's an emergency, so people can get out. And they're tearing us up. And I think they're going to try to make it like at our store. We have a system. It's called Per Check. It makes the carts lock if they don't go through a register. So I think they're going to try to put a per check out there too, but by those exit doors. So if someone pushes a cart out the door, it'll lock up. Now that doesn't stop the people. They also just walk out the door with beer and stuff too. And we're having a remodel right now, and so we so wisely moved the wine and beer right there by the produce emergency exit, so they could just walk out the door with it. We're such geniuses. Actually, I have nothing to do with it. They don't care what we think. They do what they want to do. The same way, we just had a full store inventory, which means like everything in the back room and everything on the shelves have to be counted. And instead of them waiting until after the inventory, they start the remodel before. So when you remodel, a lot of things get discontinued and new items come in. So you have all these items that no longer have a shelf home, and you have to mark them down. Well, it's only so much you can mark down at a time. And so we have all those items that we have to, extra stuff that we have to count that normally would have been on the shelf and that a company would count. And so it just made a job that's already hard even harder, because we're already responsible for counting any like overstock that's in the back room and any top stock, which is also overstock that we put out on the sales floor. So that really was not fun. It was not fun at all. Also, as far as my Stanley cups have been going, I have bought Stanley cups. I bought the St. Patty's Day cup. It is so beautiful. I've gotten so many compliments on that cup. I purchased the Valentine's cup from Stanley. I haven't used it yet because I have to get a bottom for it. And I want to purchase, they have one that's called Hydrangea. I think I'm going to get that. I really don't need to get any more cups, but I want to get that one. I haven't bought it yet, so I'm kind of just in limbo. I also bought the Meadow Green cup, and I bought a little one for my grandbaby. So now me and my grandbaby have matching Stanley cups. And he loves water. He doesn't drink anything hardly but water. He doesn't like juice and soda and nothing like that. He loves water. And he does like milk, but mainly water. So he gets it from me. So he is going to love his Stanley cup. He hasn't got it yet because I haven't seen him, but when I see him, I'm going to bring it to him. And me and him will be twinsies. And he's not doing so good. He has sickle cell disease. And he's been getting sick a lot, so now they want to remove his spleen. And he's just 3. And then we found out he has really bad sleep apnea. So I think he's also going to have to get his tonsils removed. It's like he can't catch a break. And he is the sweetest child. So gentle. He doesn't fight or fuss. He just lets people have stuff. Except he is getting a little tired of his cousin. She takes everything from him. So now sometimes he'll snatch it back and run, and she can't catch him because he's really fast. So he just dusts her and takes his toy back and runs. But she's mean to him, so she takes his stuff all the time. So, oh well, she'll be all right. She needs to quit snatching stuff and taking it from people. It'd be his toys. It's not like he's taking her toys. She takes his toys from him. He normally doesn't do anything, but now lately, my daughter told me he's been taking them back and running from her where she can't get them. He doesn't look fast, but he's fast. It's funny, like when you look at your kids and you see the stuff that they picked up from you. Like my middle daughter, she is like me. She likes to cook. She likes to try different stuff. She just now is trying to start like a little treat business. But she had called me yesterday asking me some question. But she was finna make like those Dubai pistachio strawberry cups, and I was like, that's something I would do if I wasn't on this stupid diet. I can't eat sugar and carbs. And if anybody knows me, I love sugar and carbs. That's why I'm just drinking the unsweet flavored tea, which is really good. I saw a commercial about it. It's called Y'all Sweet Tea, but the tea is not sweet. And they have mango, raspberry, peach. It's also a strawberry and watermelon. I should have bought the watermelon, but the mango is the first one I made. It is so delicious. It's just like drinking mango tea, and I drink it without sugar, so I'm not adding any more extra carbs. Like I'm already eating the carbs in the keto pita, so I'm trying to, not at least drink carbs. And I do know that I am in ketosis, but I'm not in it heavy, so I'm trying to at least get moderate. Right now, I'm slightly in ketosis, so I probably need to cut out the keto bread for a minute, just go straight meat and vegetables. The thing is, I don't love meat. I would rather just eat the vegetables, but the vegetables, you end up having too many carbs if you eat all vegetables. But I could literally just eat all the vegetables. And then you gotta watch what vegetables, because tomatoes and onions are really carby. So you gotta eat that sparingly. And I had tomatoes and onions. I had onions in the tuna and tomatoes on the actual milk itself. So that's why I say I cannot drink carbs. I have to drink water and the unsweet tea. This paint is going to be so pretty when it's done. As far as TV goes, I have been looking at Guys Grocery Games. I just love Guys Grocery Games. They've come out with a new season of Tournament of Champions. I love Tournament of Champions. So I looked at the qualifying rounds, and then I've seen the first one. Hopefully the next episode is up on, I think I'm looking at it on, I think it's Hulu. Could be HBO Max, I'm not sure. One of them. So I've really been enjoying that. Ooh. Trying to make sure. I don't forget nothing. I meant to write down for y'all the books I've been reading. But of course I forgot to do that. But I can look it up on my iPad, because Libby keeps for you what you listen to. And the one I'm listening to right now, it's okay. It's interesting. It keeps my interest. It's called The Writing Retreat by Julia Bart. I think that's the name. Yeah, Julia Bartz. I just realized 2 books have popped up and I'm not ready to borrow them yet, so I'm going to deliver later. Okay, so let me go to my tags. And okay. So right now I'm reading The Writing Retreat. It's pretty good. It's a little bit spicy in the way I wasn't expecting, so I'm just throwing it out there. Now this book is really good. It's called You Shouldn't Have Come Here. It's by Geneva Rose. It's a suspense novel. I really recommend it. It ended in a way I did not expect. I did maybe a little bit towards the end, but I really didn't expect it. I've also been reading James Patterson and Michael Ledwidge. It's a series about a guy named Michael Bennett. He's a police detective. And I've listened to Worst Case, which is number 3, and TikTok, which is number 4. And then I think I've told y'all when I listened to Tripwire by Lee Child. I have another Lee Child book that I'm going to listen to next called Running Blind. And that is about Jack Reacher. Like I said, to me, Lee Child, and also James Patterson is kind of cringy. Like they get on my nerves because the main protagonist, the detective, he keeps going back and forth between these different women. He gets on my nerves. Like, pick a woman, sir. Please pick one. Let's not be a cad. So that gets on my nerves. But I think that comes from men writing the book and not a woman. Is that wrong? But I think that's the truth. This is looking so good. I'm almost done. Working with all those ABs can be like death without Joy's putty. Because now the putty's gotten kind of dirty, so everything's not sticking to it like it was at first. Because when everything sticks to it, it's annoying. I see these two must be stuck on there pretty good. And that happens sometimes where it's just gets stuck. I have to try to get them loose. But like I said, once it gets dirty, it works really good. And it doesn't stick on my canvas like some other putties do, which is the only reason why I use it, because if it got stuck on my canvas, I wouldn't be using it. Like some putties, I like them when I first started using them, but then they start getting stringy and it wants to stick on your canvas, and I don't like that at all. I have so many canvases I need to unbox for you guys. And I know it's probably an unpopular opinion, but I know some people that don't like when you unbox a lot of canvases and don't work on them. But for me, number one, I purchase way more than I could ever work on, which is I know it's bad, but it's just the truth. It is what it is. And I do work on canvases. I try to do post reviews when I work on something, but at the same time, I work a full-time job. I work 50 plus hours a week. I have an 11-year-old daughter. I have a fiance. So I have to diamond paint and do other things. But I still like to share my canvases that I purchase. So that's why I unbox them. And this is what I like to do on my channel. I guess every channel is for each and every person. And every person, they watch or look at what they like to look at. But I like to unbox canvases. I like to see the canvas. I like to see the drills. I like to just see what it looks like. I've been trying to show the drills faster because I know that gets some people don't like that. But at the end of the day, I like to do what I like to look at. And I like to look at unboxings, and I love looking at the drills. And that's just what my channel is about. I do post reviews. I'll do a post review on this one I finish. I'm going to do a post review on Jesus Blessing. I really don't usually do post reviews on canvases that are discontinued because I feel like it's already hard to get. So why post review something people can't readily buy? I'll show the canvas and tell you a little about it like in my month in review, but I don't just do a full post review on something that's discontinued. And that's another thing. Like, I've been diamond painting since I think 2021. So that's something else I need to do, is try to work on some of these older canvases, because what's happening is they're getting discontinued. And I can show you. I guess maybe I should post review them so people know I'm working on them. And then this year I'm trying to work on rounds. I'm trying to, work on a lot of rounds. So, because I'm trying to get my round stash down, even though I do keep buying rounds, but I'm not buying them nowhere near what I used to. I look at a canvas now and I'll be like, I have to love it, love it, love it to buy it as a round, which I do sometimes. But normally, like the way I've been working canvases, if I did 14 canvases in a particular year, either none of them was round or one of them was round. Well, I'm not never gonna work through the rounds that way. So this year, my goal is to do majority of rounds and to work on a few squares here and there when I'm like tired of rounds real bad. But still, you know what I'm saying, working these rounds down. So that's what I'm doing. Like I've already planned on the round I'm going to do for Mandy's Mind Blowing May, which I'm very excited about. Just if you were interested, we are doing that event again. It's going to be in May, so I'm very excited. It's going to be me and Suzette from Crafting with Susie. So if you don't have a Mandy Mazzano canvas, maybe you can be looking for one. I see lots of good ones going up in the D-Stash group. I always just say if you buy something in D-Stash, just make sure you use PayPal goods and services. Make sure you find out if they live in a smoke-free home. The pets don't bother me so much because the canvases are usually, in the plastic bag. But if it's in a smoking home, and I've never purchased one, but I've heard a lot of people complain about how the smoke, affects the canvas. So I would never want to suggest someone to get a canvas in D-Stash and then you get a smoky canvas and it stinks and smells bad. So I always just say make sure it's coming from a smoke-free home and you use PayPal goods and services. I also like to look and see how long the person's been on Facebook, how long they've been in the D-Stash group. My favorite group is DAC Fans. I like buying from that group. And I also like to make sure that when I'm buying the painting, that the painting and the shipping is less than the cost of a DAC painting, because if it's not discontinued, I can just buy it from DAC because I can buy a couple of paints and get free shipping and use a discount code. So for me to buy something that's in a D-Stash that's, someone's already bought and used, I like for the price, including the shipping, to be under the DAC cost. And you can find that. Because some people, they just want to get rid of them canvases. They got too many, or maybe they want to use their money to purchase some other canvases that they want. And that's what I need to do. I need to do a D-Stash so I can recycle some of my diamond paint money. But I was so excited about the Geneva Bowers release. I purchased 2 Geneva Bowers, and I purchased, I don't know the name of the artist, but it was the round with the black lady with the different colors and the headdress. I thought that was beautiful. So I bought 2 Geneva Bowers and that painting, and then I went on ahead and bought Rhythm. I saw that one unboxed, and I really wanted that painting. So I purchased that one as well. And it's just like, that's another thing about me with diamond paintings. The reason why I end up holding on to them for so long. Sometimes it's like I don't want to work on them because I like it so much, which I know makes no sense. Like this paint right here. If I wasn't doing a round event, if it wasn't if I wasn't doing the year of rounds, if I wasn't participating in the Draw with Spangler event, I would have held on to this paint forever because it has food in it. And I love diamond paint with food, but it's like, if you love diamond paint with food, why not work on it, Shanta? So I'm working on it, making myself work on it. And I also want to work on I bought a cupcake one a while ago. I want to work on that one this year too. And then I'm probably going to be doing the Randall Spangler a square called Sunday Delight. Because the lounge with the net, she has like a wheel where she's spinning all her canvases, trying to work through her stash. She has more control than me, and she keeps her stash small, and she works on it, and then she, purchases more. It's just too late for me to even attempt that. Like, even for me, like, I thought about, I love, what's her name? I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of her name right now, y'all. I don't know why Aline lean is coming to my mind. It's not a lean. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going. Well, it's a diamond paint creator. She did a why can't I think of her name? Let me look up on Facebook because I feel silly. I mean, look it up on YouTube because I feel silly not saying her name, and I know her name. I'm like having a serious brain fart. I'm a freaking member of her channel. I can't think of her name. It's like, what's wrong? Lizette. Thank you, Jesus. Pitiful. So Lizette, she did the she did the challenge where, she didn't buy any more diamond paints till she worked the whole stash. If I did that, I probably never buy no diamond paint again. I mean, like, real talk. I will probably never buy another diamond paint again. So now I'm to the point where I'm going to have to pop this ruler up here because I want these ones up on the top up here to be super neat. And super straight. I'm going to go tomorrow and get a fill in, so just ignore these nails. I got them cut down last time. I think I'm going to get them cut down again. It's like to me, when they start getting so long, it's hard to do stuff. They're too long. I got like new nails, and I also got braids, which I haven't had braids in probably 20 some years. I think they're called boho braids, where the little pieces of curly hair is coming out. Ooh, that looks so good. See how good that looks, y'all? Ooh, it's so pretty. Am I the only one that likes rubbing the diamond painting? I kind of pet it. I know that sounds silly, but I do. I like the way they feel. Almost through with this section. So I could never do, I could do it. I'm going to say never, but I would never get to buy nothing else for probably 10 years. I mean, real talk. So that's why I was trying to do just 2 a month, and I'm not doing good at that. What I thought about making myself doing, and I may do that math, add up how many I bought, and then only allow myself that many more for the rest of the year, not including Black Friday. But I bought so many, I don't think I hardly better buy nothing. But I did pass, like I said, I passed on one I really wanted Saturday, so I'm proud of myself for that. I didn't even stick it on my wish list. See, I had Sleeping Fairy on my wish list, so when it came up, I was like, just go on and get it. And I did. I hate when it happens, like, I don't think it's that it's not enough. I think it's just that it's what I do, I'll take some off the side and just kind of stick it in the tip. Because the drill keeps falling out. And then I dropped the drills on the floor. But it's not really that much for crisis because I have like a rug on top of my carpet, and it's one of those, rug that's not plush. So I just get a spoon and scoop them up. Okay, so one section done. Even though I kind of went down into this section, I'm through with this section. It's looking good. I can't wait to get to the bottom. But I did enjoy working on this, and I really enjoyed working on the colors in the background right here too. To me though, in the picture, should be more white. And I tried to look for this image online on his website, and I couldn't find it, which I found odd. Because all his other pictures are online. So I don't know what's up with that. But in the, I don't know if y'all can see, if I can see. See how it looks more white in the image and not so cream? Even the flower, like lilies are white, but they made them creamy. So I wish they would have picked a different color palette for the clouds. And if I was one of those really good diamond painters, I would change the colors myself, but I'm not one of those people. Cause like right here is the start of like the olive oil bottle. I think it's just so cool. And I showed this picture to my friend. She was like, "Is that chocolate chips?" I was like, "Yep, those are little chocolate chips." That one, these two really look like chips to me. But I think I'm gonna keep working on this one today, and then tomorrow start on my other one, cause I want to show you all the other painting. I already have it downstairs. Unless I go and do the video now, which I might do. What time is it? It's a really pretty day here. I'm in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's really nice weather outside. So my daughter had the nerve to go and talk about, can she pull out the slip and slide? I'm like, Avery, I think it's still winter, ma'am. I don't think it's quite, it may be spring, but I don't care. She's still not putting out no slip and slide. And let me tell y'all what she did. I have some scissors, y'all. These scissors right here. Let me see if I can show y'all. Okay, real nice, heavy duty scissors. I use these scissors. Oh, it look like I moved the board and y'all can't see. I'm so sorry. I've been showing y'all stuff that y'all couldn't even see. Well, I'm sorry about that. But I only use these scissors when I cut my alien putty to put in my multi-place. I bought these scissors from Make Your Own Wall Art, which is the guy that sells the alien putty. And I love these scissors. They're really heavy duty. And I use them and I put them right back where they came from. So I got home from work one night. I needed to change out my alien putty. Can't find my scissors. No, actually, it was in the daytime before I went to work. I couldn't find my scissors, but Avery was at school. So when I get home from work that night, I got home from work probably 11:30, something like that. I go in her room. She sleep, but I don't care. I wake up. I be like, Avery, do you have my scissors? No, I don't have your scissors. Okay, fine. So I'm like, okay, maybe for some reason I set them somewhere. I used them for something that I don't remember using them for. So I was off work the next day, and I cleaned up this room. This room is junky. When I mean junky, I don't mean like it's cluttered. Is I guess more than word to use. I don't put stuff in the place where it belongs. So I cleaned it up, put stuff where it belonged. You know, looking. Still don't find my scissors. This is like 2 weeks have passed by now. So at this point, I've decided I'm gonna go buy some more scissors. I just haven't taken the time to go on the site to look for some scissors. And I'm mad because I know someone had took my scissors. I didn't know who. I even thought maybe my stepdaughter took my scissors. So I was just upset. But I didn't say nothing about it because I'm always complaining about stuff. So they act like I just complain about everything missing or disappearing all the time. So I didn't want to mention it. I said I can just buy some new scissors, whatever. So Avery is on punishment right now because of her grades. So she doesn't have her phone. She don't have an iPad. She doesn't have her Switch. But she can call me on my iPad. So she calls me on my iPad. I'm talking to her. And she's getting up and she's leaving my craft room with my iPad. And I tell her no, put my iPad back. I don't want her, because I don't want her to drop it and crack it. Because my iPad is perfect and she cracks every iPad that she's had so far. Knock on wood. That she done cracked a brand new one that she got for Christmas. So so like I said, I tell her to put my pad back. So as she's walking back with my pad, she goes, "Oh, Mama, I think I see your scissors." I'm like, "Where?" "Under this Kroger bag." I'm like, "What Kroger bag?" So I'm thinking she's talking about like a Kroger brown plastic sack that you get from the grocery store. So I said, show me. So she has the little, she has the camera on the FaceTime, and she takes it down to this bag that's on the floor and shows me where the scissors were sticking out. And I go, Avery, I'm going to give you one chance to be honest with me, because I know for a fact those scissors were not under that bag, because just last night and today I was cleaning up this room again looking for those scissors before I purchased them a second time. So did you have my scissors? Yes, ma'am. So end up, make a long story short, she had borrowed the scissors to help cut her braids out when she was taking her hair down. So this is my thing. If you use the scissors at this point, fine, you use the scissors. But what doesn't make sense to me is, why not put them back? Why keep them for 2 weeks? It is plenty of time when she's home and I'm at work and she didn't want me to see, where she could just put the scissors back where they came from. I don't understand kids. And why she thought I was stupid enough to believe that that them scissors just miraculously appeared under that bag, when I had just searched there again the night before, because I'm still looking for the scissors before I buy another pair. I still want to just double check that I didn't misplace them or something. I'm telling y'all, these kids, that's what they think. They think we're idiots. Well, guys, let me get off of here. I'm probably going to do another whipping chat sooner rather than later, because I still got so much stuff to tell y'all. Thanks for being patient with me while I haven't been recording videos. I just have been tired, and I just wasn't feeling it. And to me, it's like, if I'm not in a good mood and happy, why should I be trying to make a video and, in the dumps, and I'm not doing all that. But I'm feeling a little better. I got a message from one of my subscribers that made me feel better and made me say, hey, get it back going, sister. So that's what I'm doing. Well, all right, guys. I just want to thank everyone for taking the time out of their day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a great day today, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.